It started with rocks.
With rocks. Now you'll soon start seeing smiles all over Salisbury in hopes that they will change the world. And how could they not?
So get cheesing and get on board. Here to tell us how are the founder of the Kindness Rocks Project, Megan Moloney Murphy.
We'd also like to introduce to you the founder of The Smile That Changed the World Is Yours. This is John Schlimm. How are you guys doing?
Hi, great.
Thank you so much for talking to us this afternoon. Now we're talking about a collaboration between the two. John, you start. Give us an overview of this cooperation you got going on.
Well, you know what? Megan and I both started our individual projects at the same time in 2014, but we did not know each other. So we've been on these amazing parallel tracks, and about 2 years ago, we finally met and decided that it was time to bring her rocks, her kindness rocks, and my smiles together in something that could really spread a positive message all across the country and really the globe.
Now, Megan, you visited Salisbury to speak. That was back in 2019, right?
Yes, it was. I enjoyed visiting your community so much. It was such a great experience.
And then how did this all unfold with John?
So as John mentioned, we were kind of doing very similar work in different communities at the same time, not even knowing about each other. And just a few years ago, we reached out through social media, and John was like, hey, do you ever collaborate with anybody? It seems like we're doing similar work. And he actually reached out at a time that I was thinking, I really want to do some big community art installations. And so it was like this perfect synergy, and it came at the perfect moment.
How about that? So, John, you've been doing smile banners. What kind of reaction are you seeing?
One of the greatest things I've gotten to experience in crossing paths with people across the country doing my Smile Project has been to see them understand how the simplest gestures, like their smiles, have the power to change the world as well as their own lives. So it's really that idea of transformation in a positive direction, which of course now we need more than ever, that I have witnessed. And I'm so excited now that our Kindness Rocks and Smiles community project will even take that to a greater level, starting with all of you in Salisbury and the Delmarva.
Yeah, so why did you choose Salisbury?
Well, I had mentioned to John that Grace Murdoch, who is just the most amazing woman, who had brought me there in 2019, was the perfect person to do a pilot for us, number one. Number two, the fact that Salisbury is the first certified World Kindness City in the United States was like a perfect fit for the work that we were doing. So I mentioned to John, let me just call a friend of mine and see if she'd be interested. And we can't be more grateful and happy that you guys are the first city to help us.
Right.
Well, and I will certainly add to that. Grace lives up to her name. We absolutely love her. But also, what I've come to learn about Salisbury and your entire region there is you are synonymous with kindness and smiles. So it's a perfect fit for us to launch the pilot of this.
So, John, let me ask a very simple question here, and I know you will answer in detail what I'm looking for. Are you just looking for people to smile at each other?
We are looking for people to understand that the smallest gestures of kindness, as well as just simple words of kindness, have that power. But yes, it can certainly start with a smile. I learned early on from my dad, who was always smiling at people, and I would always say, "Who is that?" And he'd say, "I don't know." And I'd say, "Why are you smiling at them?" And he would tell me, the quickest way to make a friend is to smile at a stranger.
Oh.
So I've never forgotten that.
There you go.
Those are good thing to do. Okay, so this all kicks off when?
Friday.
Oh,
Friday. I think it's from 5 to 8, correct?
yes, 5 to 8, third Friday in Salisbury.
Yes.
Yes, so we can't wait to see the images and the response that your community has. You know, our hope is that it will bring community back together in a way that they can all participate in something, and then go and walk through and look at the banner and see how everybody expressed themselves, from the rocks that they wrote, the messages that they wanted to share with other people, and also just the way that they project themselves through their smiles for the world. I think the world is ready to come back together, and what a great way to kick that off.
Yeah, no kidding. Megan Moloney Murphy with the Kindness Rocks Project and John Schlimm with the Smile Banners. Thank you so much for talking to us this afternoon. We are looking forward to how great this turns out.
Thank you so much, and we love you, Salisbury, and the whole Delmarva.
Thank you. Oh, wow.
Thank you much.